Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Christine. For those of you who don't know, I'm back. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, drop them down in the chat. Um, Also, just like in general about all the products or just the journey. I've been working here for about 4 years now, so hopefully I can answer most of your questions. So for today, I was thinking I'd show off. Hold on, let me give you guys a good zoom in. The Creator XYZ board. I got the daughter board in so I could finally plug it in. And look at that RGB. It looks so good. You guys can't really see it because my lighting's fucking me up here. But it's so sick. I'm so happy. I've been trying to type with it as much as possible so I can get used to it and everything. Um, oh, I forgot to also show. We also got this 3D print going on here. Um, Hold on, let's fix this screen so you guys can see, have a better view here. There we go. So what we actually got printing on my top screen here, by the way, is essentially like a snap kit for all of the 3D printed components of the Creator XYZ board. Well, actually, I didn't even give you guys context on what this is. So basically, I'll show you guys right here. We have the Creator board, which is our first ever keyboard that we started off with at the company. And so what we got here is essentially the main component of our $350 keyboard that we're repurposing by utilizing, our 3D printing. And yeah, it's basically we had a bunch of these components left over after we moved all of our fulfillment to China. And considering we've gotten a lot of comments from you guys saying like, oh, can you make a more affordable keyboard? We thought it might be a good opportunity to finally do that. So what we did was took the essentially the work board of the Creator board and then put it into the Creator XYZ board, work board. And you can get it for in a Lego style kit for $89 or the pre-built one for $98. So yeah. Let me know if you guys got any questions for me. I'm not sure if I'm getting your comments in here. Hold on, let me just reload my page. Last time I was on stream, for like literally 40 minutes, people were commenting, but I couldn't see the comments. So I was like, oh damn, people think I'm freaking ignoring them for 40 minutes, but the whole time people were commenting. Oh yeah, Legendary Testing Wizard, I got you. Yo, what's up? Marge, yeah, comments working today. Don't worry. I made sure to double check that. So thanks guys for commenting here. Zach on TikTok saying, wait, no way, it's out. Yeah, so we've started shipping them. Someone actually got their board like literally the day I was on stream, so like last Sunday. So yeah. Patricia on TikTok saying, I'm new here, what is Dial V1? So basically Dial V1, so we got two versions obviously. We got the V1 and then the V2. So what I got on my Creator Micro right here and my Creator workboard is the Dial V1. But we also got the Dial V2, which you can go over here, go into keycaps, and then, well, you got the work dial too. So it's just essentially the dial that would go on the Framer Micro. Yo, what's up, Dave? Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, it's working. Hold on, we'll give you guys another look at that. Oh, look at the RGB, guys. It's so sick. By the way, guys, for those of you joining now, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, drop them down in the comments about any of the products or anything at all, updates, whatever. Those are the types of emails I send all the time. So, and what we actually got on my top screen here is a snap kit of the 3D components that we ship to you guys. So actually, I kind of want your opinion. What do you guys think about the snap kit? Like, should we, print these out and send them to you guys like this, like how it's being printed out on my top screen here? Or would you prefer it just like in the bag? It's vacuum sealed and then shipped off to you, and then, you don't have to snap it off kind of thing. Let me know what you guys think. Beast Boy on Instagram saying hello, yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. Zach on TikTok saying, lol, first time I got a chat answer. This keyboard is literally delicious. I'm a really big fan. Yo, appreciate the support, man. Which keyboard though? We got the Nomad E1. This is my daily driver. I freaking love it. I don't know what I'd do without it. We got a lot of things going on here. We got a bunch of macro keys. So for me, because I work in customer service, I'm always having to copy down, order numbers and stuff and look it up and see what the issue is. So I got copy and paste here, screenshot, and then mission control. Oh shit, chat is chatting. Okay, hold on. I gotta answer all these questions, man. Can I get a free one on Instagram? I'm sorry, man. If I could, I'd give you one, but I can't be doing that. Legendary Testing Wizard, prefer is sealed and pre-sanded. Okay, sick. Nice to know. And pre-sanded. So you'd prefer it not in the snap kit, like what's being shown in my top screen here, eh? Let me know if that's what you mean. Yo, Lal, yo, what's up? You're back. Love it when you guys always join the streams. Like, love your support, man. Where do you get your aluminum parts? And Trazi, so we do all of our fulfillment, all of our production in China. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Obviously with our manufacturers, don't know who they are exactly because I'm not the co-founder of this company, but yeah. Dave the Greco on TikTok saying you've been typing on the XYZ yet? Yeah, so I got the daughter board in actually 2 days ago, but I only started streaming today. So I've been trying to get used to it because it is, so to give you guys a little context, this is a 40% ortholinear keyboard. So obviously there's no other keyboard like it. I've never seen a keyboard like this. And basically the whole point of this, because it's ortholinear and it's 40%, it's meant to be more ergonomic for one. Because the keys are directly under each other, you're just making use of the natural movements of your, of up and down, instead of always having to kind of flare your hands out to reach all of the other keys on like a regular staggered keyboard. As well as you're making use of your thumbs. So because it's a 40% keyboard, you don't have all of your keys like available to you like that, right? So let's say if I were to type hello world and then I wanted to use like an exclamation point, I'd use this layer key. So this opens up my second layer here, and then I'd click on this one and then it would show up, my exclamation point. But I think I might have paused the music here. Oh no, it's all good. Okay. Oh damn, gotta answer these questions. Legendary testers, breaking them off yourself could be an on request thing though. Okay, yeah, good idea, man. That would be sick. Wondery saying Nomad E1. Yeah, the Nomad E1 is sick, man. Yeah, this is my daily driver just because I'm obviously used to this staggered keyboard. We also got a cool little screen here. So I got my Kibagachi guy on because I love him. He's so cute. So if you press caps lock, he screams at you. If you go down shift, he goes down. What's another one? Oh, if you type faster than 60 words per minute, 2 legs come out and he starts running. It's so cute. Maybe I'll do a type test for you guys if you guys want that. Let me know. And hopefully you can see him. But we got a bunch of different widgets here. So after the Kibagachi guy, you got our media player. So if you're playing any music, it'll show up on here. I'm not playing music directly on my Mac, so it's not showing up here. But yeah, so you go here, press play, pause, whatever you want. Then obviously we got our clock. Then we got our wallpaper, which you guys can choose. So this is like completely customizable to whatever you'd like. So using our software that we've developed, specifically it was meant at first for the Nomad E1. But now that we got, the Framer Micro coming out, we also got the Nomad E2 that's supposed to be coming out late Q4. You'll be able to map all of your shortcuts, anything you need through input. So like I said, you can pick whatever kind of wallpaper you'd like. So for me, you just go right here. And I found this one like on Pinterest because Pinterest is, awesome. So yeah, you just go right here, click on settings, choose an image, and then that's it. Like bingo bongo, it's done. Yeah, it's super cool, as well as like all of these shortcuts that you can add here. So I got the multifunction going on my email key right here. So if I, hold on, maybe I can show you guys up here. Nah. So basically if I on tap, I'll show you guys right here. So on tap, I just click it once, it would paste down my Gmail. If I double tap, it's my school email, and then on hold, it's, I don't know, actually don't remember what action I assigned this to. I have no idea what Wi-Fi is. But anyways, I ramble on. Okay, let me answer these questions here. Nomad E1, Zach Yunt saying, well, all of them, but it's just awesome how you guys are doing it like cheap and stuff. Yeah, I mean, hey man, I mean, I know exactly what it means to be on a budget. I'm still a student in university, so I've been wanting Worklouder products ever since I started working there. Like, I never used to be a huge keyboard nerd, but ever since I got introduced to the whole world, like, even though it's super niche and some people may think like I'm kind of silly for spending this much money on keyboards, like, once you have one, like, you can't go back. It's like when you want to go to your desk and like work just because of your keyboard, and just like I have like literally the entire Worklouder ecosystem, like, and it just makes me want to go to work, like, you know, because I work remotely, I work for the customer service team, so yeah, like just having a keyboard that you want to type on is sick. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also got a Pomodoro timer here, so you can set your work sessions if you need to, you know. So I like mine in 30-minute increments and my break time for 5 minutes, but you can always increase it, you know, if you guys are getting a little too burnt out, then you just click it and there it goes. If you want to skip or exit out, so you skip to the next break. If you want to exit out, just like that. It's so sick. Personally, for me as a student too, it's super handy. You know, studying anatomy and physiology all day can get a little tiring, so yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know, there seem to be a lot of people coming in. By the way, hi guys, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Worklouder, so if you guys got any questions, drop them down in the comment. Oh, also, if you've ordered anything, drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift, as long as it hasn't been shipped yet. But if you order live on stream, we can walk through it together. You know, I know like every product off the back of my hand, so hopefully we can go through that together and we can pick out what accessory you'd like. Okay, and 3D legendary testing wizard. Yeah, that's what I meant, but I'm guessing people will have 50-50 on which they'd prefer. Yeah, for sure. Anyone else have an opinion? So what we got going on my top screen here is actually a 3D printing live that's happening in our office in Montreal, where Mike and Mattia are. And they're printing the 3D components of the Creator XYZ board. And they're printing a glow-in-the-dark version. So imagine like already, like in this lighting, look at the RGBs, they're sick. Imagine glow in the dark and then you add in the RGBs, that's gonna be so cool. But right now they're printing a snap kit version where you can, you know, how like you guys used to build like, I don't know, model trains or something when you were a kid. That's what they've designed here. But let me know what you guys think. Okay. Omar is asking on Instagram, where can I buy the smallest one? Oh, the Creator Micro V1. So this is, I actually have the Creator Micro V1, but which is sold out at the moment. But that's why we have the Framer Creator Micro V2. So people think it's just the collab product, but it's actually the second version of our Creator Micro. Which is also limited edition. By the way, guys, all of our collabs are limited edition. We still get like emails now, like asking, oh, is the Figma gonna come out, whatever. Like, guys, it was limited edition. When Mike says it's limited edition, it's not coming back. So sadly, the Figma one's not coming out, but this new Framer one is sick. It's a huge upgrade. We've moved the dial to the left side so that you can just kind of rest your hand here and move the dial like this with just the finger instead of having to kind of go here and then turn it yourself. Then we added in this little toggle. Give you guys a little, here we go. So this little toggle here, so we actually added that in because with the Creator Micro V1, our manufacturer stopped producing this component. So we were like, oh, okay, well, maybe that's a perfect time to introduce the toggle. So with the toggle, you can actually add in 7 more shortcuts, like whatever you'd want. You can also map it to anything you'd like, just like you can have a bunch more macros here as well. And it also comes with a 45 keycap key set, which usually our key sets are like 70, 75 USD. So the fact that it comes along with it is sick. It's a huge upgrade because with the Pro model, it's Bluetooth, which everyone has been asking for, so you don't have to plug it in anymore. And you also get this CNC aluminum plate here, or frame, I guess you could say. And then obviously you have the base version, which is a polycarbonate frame right here. And it's wired. So yeah, super sick. If you guys get one of those now, I can add in a free accessory. So let me know. Okay. Zach saying, like, I've been looking for something awesome like this. Awesome, man. Yo, well, this is the perfect time for you to take a look at our shop. Kurowski. Oh, I remember you, man. What's up? Does the knobs start shipping today? So they are still in production, like they're in assembly. So they are most definitely like, you know, trying to fulfill those orders as fast as possible. I think we're still in, you know, the last like few, like I guess processes of, you know, fulfilling all of those orders and stuff. I will have to double check with that with Mike, but they are shipping out this August, like this month. They will most definitely be shipping out. So super excited for you guys. Papamo and TikTok saying, can you ship to the Philippines? Yeah, we ship worldwide, so anywhere you can think of, except for Russia. Burro Memento saying, oh, awesome. Let me copy down your order number here. Add it into my little note. Let me know what you ordered, by the way, so then we can talk it out and see what kind of gift I can add in for you. Here we go. See, I got my little copy paste function going on. Yeah, so Burro Memento, let me know and we can pick it out together. Burro Memento, wow, it looks amazing. I can't wait. Yeah, I mean, which product? Let me know which one you ordered. Legendary Testing Wizard. Geez, I love the thumbstick. Yeah, do you like the little toggle on the Framer Micro? Yeah, it's sick. Actually, like in one of my streams, I always mention this because, like, you know, there's a couple of gamers on stream and, you know, they always wonder, oh, can you use it for gaming? Literally all of our products are extremely versatile because they can all be mapped to a macro, you know? So it's super, super sick. But I found out that the little toggle on the Framer Micro can actually be mapped to like WASD. So you can just use it to like move up and down or side to side. So that was super sick. Burro Memento is asking, are you planning on an EU warehouse? Custom fee are a huge turnoff when thinking about buying expensive tech from US and Canada. So we ship all of our products directly from China, actually. So they're not coming from the US or from Canada, if you know that's what you're worried about. We actually really don't get huge in the past, because I work in customer service for the company, so we mainly struggle with customs and, you know, stuff like just getting the product to our customers in like countries like Brazil. But most of the time we're able to figure it out, you know, as long as we're told in, you know, a reasonable amount of time of what's happening and where's the situation going, because a lot of times these carriers don't notify us and then it's on the customer to contact us. But most of the time it's pretty good. Burro Memento saying, I ordered the new XYZ. Let me know what I can ask for as a free gift. Yeah, man. Okay. So actually I have all of the dials here on hand. So let me show you. I can show you in person what kind of accessory you can add on, okay? So here we go. So basically, oh, a little keycap got mixed in there. Missing a clear one. There we go. Okay, so you got 4 dials to pick out of for your XYZ board. Let me know if you want to see them on the actual XYZ board so you get a good idea of what it looks like. But it comes with the yellow one. So you can either go with the blue, the purple, the clear, or the pink that I have on my Creator XYZ board. So yeah, let me know. Burrow Memento, let me know which one you'd prefer. Legendary Testing Wizard saying, I thought Davide was going to add Dinput or Zinput for controller emulation. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I'm not well versed in firmware or any kind of technical terms such as that. So sorry, Legendary Testing Wizard. Not entirely sure what you mean for controller emulation. Are you talking about like what I just talked about, essentially like the toggle feature and how you can map it to WASD? Is that like just more so like a direct, like, I guess, thing that can be added? Legendary Testing Wizard say, if that isn't a thing at launch, I'll have to make a suggestion for sure. Cool, man. Oh, okay, awesome. He says yes. Okay, sick. That's awesome. If we can make it any like more user-friendly, that'd be awesome. Yeah, because actually I got like PTSD because when I finally plugged this in, I realized like you can't use input. By the way, for you guys who don't know, that's the software where you can map all of your shortcuts and you know, pick the widget wallpaper that you'd like on your Nomad. So yeah, I got like severe PTSD when I had to map all of my shortcuts on VIA, because at the time we didn't have the firmware nor the software for the Creator line. So Burrow Memento, oh, I didn't know it came with the yellow one. I think I ordered a spare yellow one by mistake. I thought it wasn't included because the UI of the shops looked as if the knob wasn't included. Oh, no, it is included. Yeah, we wouldn't just send over, imagine we just sent over the board like this and then you'd have to just, oh gosh, sorry if that's not clear. That's really good to know, so that we can take that into account. I'll make sure to pass that on to Mike. But yeah, the yellow one is included, so let me know. Oh, he says he'd like the clear one. Awesome. I will add that in. Burrow Memento wants a clear dial. So, okay, there we go. So yeah, by the way, guys, if you're just joining now, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, drop them down in the chat about the products, the journey. Been working here for like 4 years, so super sick to finally also be streaming. Yeah, also if you guys ordered anything from the shop, drop your order number down in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. So yeah. Legendary Testing Wizard says it would basically let you map controller inputs like the A button on Xbox controller, etc. Oh my god, that is sick. That would be awesome. I thought it could only do like, you know, your movement patterns, but if it can like actually control like actual controls on like a PS4 or something like that, that is amazing. That is actually sick. On Instagram, we got Manuel Marco. Yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. If you guys got any questions for me, let me know. I think actually, so what we got going on top here, by the way, is a live 3D printing back in our office in Montreal where Mike and Mattia are, is actually basically all of the 3D printed parts of our Creator XYZ board, work board. But it's actually being printed out as like a snap kit, like so like how you guys used to build like, I don't know, like model trains when you were a kid and stuff. And it's actually a glow in the dark version. So already the RGBs on this thing, they look so good. But imagine with glow in the dark. Like that is sick. Dave the Greco on TikTok saying, is it ketchup proof? Unfortunately, none of our products are ketchup proof unless you have Dave's board, which you can probably see on our socials. Actually, he just posted it. We just posted that on Instagram, like I think about an hour ago. Yeah, of him literally putting ketchup on his Nomad E, guys. Like, what? Uh-oh. Oh, Jack is asking on TikTok saying, how much was the first one? Which one are you talking about, Jack? The Nomad E1 or the Creator XYZ board? Manuel Marco is asking, what is this live about? Yeah, okay, sorry. Let me give you guys some context. So, hold on. Hello, I'm Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder, and we are a mechanical keyboard company, basically producing keyboards that you see on my desk right now. So we got right here, we got the Nomad E1, which has a cool little screen with all of these different widgets. So I got my little character here called Nomi. We got a media widget, so if you're playing any music or anything, you can see it right here. And it actually, you can see it, it's turning. So that's really cool. And you got a little album cover right there. We also obviously got the clock. We got your wallpaper, which you can upload yourself on our software called Input. So this is the software we developed specifically for the Nomad E and all of our future products because it's way more user-friendly than VIA. So yeah, we also got that. We also got a Pomodoro timer so that you never get burnt out while you're studying or doing any kind of work. And then the little Kibagachi guy again. And right here what we have is the Creator XYZ workboard, which I'll show you guys just to give you context. So basically, we had a bunch of these components left over, like the PCBs of, hold on, let me show you guys here, of our Creator board, which was our first ever keyboard that we started selling here at Work Louder. And it's essentially the main component of our $350 mechanical keyboard. But now we've taken the main component of it, the workboard, 3D printed all of these different components and, you know, used it as an opportunity to finally make a more affordable keyboard for you guys, because a lot of you guys have been asking for a more affordable keyboard. So yeah, we didn't want these components or any of this stuff to go to waste, so we thought it was a good opportunity to just do this. And you can either get it in the Lego style kit, so which means you'd have to build it yourself, which is what I did a couple streams ago. So you just get all of these mini components separately, and then you just screw it in. We'll give you an Allen key, we'll give you everything you guys need to build it. It's really not complicated at all. Pretty self-explanatory. Or you can always get it in the pre-built kit for $98. So it's pretty good bang for your buck, because you're basically getting the quality and, you know, premium, like Work Louder design language, still very much shown here in this keyboard. But instead of $350, it's now $89 if you get the Lego style kit. So yeah. Where was I? Okay. Dave says, no nomads were harmed. By the way, guys, Dave is one of our other guest streamers. So yeah, but he also edits some content for us. So Dave's saying, I think I need an XYZ. Hey man, I think we all need every single product in the Work Louder shop, honestly. Miles Lily's asking, do you deliver here in the Philippines? Yeah, we ship worldwide, man. If you're coming from the Philippines, yo, what's up? I'm actually Filipino. So love to see you guys join the streams all the time. Dave, oh, Legendary Testing Wizard. Sorry, oh my goodness, I'm getting so lost in these comments, getting lost in the sauce. Oh, someone's username is just an apostrophe, that's cool. Typing ASMR, yeah, okay, I got you. Here we go, we'll start off with the Nomad. Alrighty, so if we go in our little type test here, okay. Oh, pay attention to my little Kibagachi guy, because if you type faster than 60 words per minute, which I'm hoping I can finally do, 2 little legs come out. So here we go. Ah, damn. Oh no, guys, I'm fumbling the bag right now. Damn. Okay, 70 words per minute. That is a little embarrassing considering all I do all day is just type. But we're gonna ignore that. So yeah, hopefully that gave you a good idea. Now I'll do the ortholinear keyboard. Here we go. Oh gosh, this is, okay. Guys, bear with me. I'm still getting used to it. But I actually do like that everything's a lot closer. Because I found with the staggered one, I tend to not use my thumb as much because like I kind of am just used to doing this. But with the ortholinear one, I kind of have to use it because I have to access all of my layers. So, okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Here we go. There you go. Hope that gave you a good idea. Jack, can you use it for gaming? Yeah, all of our keyboards can be used for whatever you think. So it could be used for, you know, creative design work, like, I don't know, Adobe Illustrator, DaVinci, if you're, you know, producing music, like one of our guest streamer does, Dave. Yeah, it could be used for anything. Michael Lelane, is this for music? It can be used for anything. It can be used as, you know, Stream Deck. Like right here, I can switch between my scenes here, just pressing on my Creator Micro. Can also be used for music. Like I know Dave, one of our guest streamers, he produces music and he uses the knob to like zoom in and zoom out of, you know, a timeline. But if you're doing some creative design work like in Adobe or anything, you can use this to adjust your brush size or undo, redo, which is what I have on my dial here. It can literally be used to anything you can think of. So yeah. Bureau Memento, in the page you just showed, the dial is not included in what is included section, and it immediately asks you to buy one separately, so that's why I thought it wasn't included. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I've highlighted your comment. Maybe you're right, though. Maybe it is. I'll have to double check with Mike. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up, though. Really want to make sure everything's clear on our site, so... Legendary Testing Wizard saying, real, if I won the lotto, there would be signs. Okay. Miles Lily, oh my gosh, I don't want to read. Guys, I'm Filipino, but I was born in Canada, so I'm very much, I can understand it if you could say it, but I'm assuming here you're asking how much is the shipping to the Philippines. I would have to like check that manually because it differs amongst places. Yeah, I mean, obviously shipping to the States has gone up a lot considering the tariffs and stuff. So that's the only one I'm like fully sure about right now. But I'm not sure. If you add something to your cart and like you go to checkout, you can see how much the shipping costs. So, okay, Dave, now try it with the XYZ. Yeah, did the XYZ. Was not very good. Let's not talk about that. Legendary Testimony saying, Miles, it should show in the menu before you purchase above the total. Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys for helping out here. Miles Lily saying, copy that, guys. Sick. Nee on Instagram saying hi. Oh, awesome. See, work louder. Thanks for the feedback. We're adding that note to the site right now. Awesome. Sick. Okay, so it is included. Thank you for writing that down. Alex the Greek on Instagram. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining, man. Legendary Testing Wizard. Oh, that's Tagalog as well. Are you, what? Are you Filipino? That's so sick. Alex the Greek is saying, it's beautiful. I know. Which one? All of them, obviously, is what you're talking about. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's so sick. Jack is asking on TikTok, how much does the numpad cost? So this is actually a macro pad, or you can actually use it as a numpad if you wanted to just map your first layer to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. You could, which is super sick because that you can use that as a layer because you have essentially 4 layers available to you with the Framer Creator Micro. So we're sold out of the V1, but our Framer Creator Micro is the V2 version of it. And we got two versions basically. We got the base one, which comes with the polycarbonate plate or frame, whereas the Pro version is Bluetooth, so it's completely wireless and comes with a CNC aluminum frame. So yeah, you can just use it as a numpad if you'd like. So the Pro one's going for $179, whereas the base one's $149. But for both versions, you get included a 45 keycap icon key set, which most of our key sets are like $70 to $75 USD. So the fact that you get this included is like a freaking steal. I'm trying not to swear too much. I mean, I know I'm allowed, but just in case anyone's watching. Yeah, so I say 4 layers because, well, you got 3 here. Well, you got your 0 layer and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But your toggle can open up a bunch of other different shortcuts on here. So you basically have like 4 or 5 layers available to you, like just on the Creator Micro. So yeah, it's super sick. Where am I? Let me answer these questions. Faze is asking, can I get one for free? Sorry, man. Lots of you guys want, I know, I wish I could, you know, just give you guys a little preview, like hopefully, you know, a little test, see how it feels for you guys. And I wish I could give it out for free, but obviously I can't do that. I would if I could. Bro Memento saying, no problem. I also want to ask if you're planning to allow to choose the keycaps in the future during board purchases. So no, usually whenever we, you know, release a product, it's, we have the stock version and everything, like the accessories, whatever, you know, it's completely customizable to however you'd like, but it's always an add-on. But for sure, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, thank you for your feedback. Really appreciate it. Bro Memento saying, not in the XYZ, of course, concerning it's mostly spare parts, but at least in the Creator or the Nomad. Yeah, for sure. We'll take that into account. Thank you. Really appreciate all of the feedback, by the way. By the way, guys, if you're just joining now, hi, my name is Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. If you guys got any questions, let me know. And if you've ordered anything or you're about to order anything, drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. And we can go through it together and we can pick out which one you'd like. So what we actually got going on here on my top screen here is a live 3D printing in our office in Montreal where Mike and Mattia are, who are our co-founders, by the way. They're printing a snap kit of essentially the 3D components of our Creator XYZ board. So to give you guys a little context, if you're just joining now, so our first ever board that we launched was actually the Creator board, which is a 40% ortholinear keyboard, nothing like it that I've ever seen. To be fair, I wasn't a huge keyboard nerd, so yeah, so basically what we have here, we took the main component of our Creator board, which is a $350 keyboard, and we've repurposed it to carry it to you guys as customers, because you guys have been asking for a more affordable keyboard, because we totally understand if you can't just drop, you know, $350 in the bucket. So we came up with these 2 different assembled Creator XYZ boards. So we got the Lego style kit, which means you get basically what you got in my top screen here, the snap kit, you know, which is actually a glow-in-the-dark version that you're seeing right here. So you'd get it like this, and then you'd have to put in all the parts yourself. We'll give you an Allen key. We give you literally everything you can see on here. Yeah, so you can get that for $89, or you can get the pre-built one for $98, which is pretty sick bang for your buck because you're getting the exact same quality component of our $350 keyboard for only $89. So, and we're only doing them in super small batches of 10. They've already started shipping out, so some of our customers have already gotten it. We're only doing them in small batches of 10, considering basically the story behind it was we had all of these extra components left over and we didn't want it to go to waste. So we do actually have a limited stock, as well as Mike and Mattia are fulfilling these orders themselves. And, you know, being the co-founders of a huge company, they're quite busy guys. So yeah. Okay, where was I? Jack is asking, what switches does the XYZ workboard use? So the XYZ workboard uses Kailh chalk switches. I believe they are linear. Yeah, they're linear tactile switches. Yeah, low profile, as you can see. If you want a little, here we go. Bring it close to my mic here. So yeah, that's what's on the Creator workboard. Tay Hot Yellow 94 on Instagram saying, I ordered my first XYZ and I'm so excited. How long does it usually take to ship? So because Mike and Mattia, as I said, are actually fulfilling these orders themselves, they are shipping out this month. Like some of our customers have already gotten their orders actually. So they're shipping out. So if you order one right now, you'd probably be getting it pretty soon. So yeah. And oh, by the way, if you guys ordered anything from the shop, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. So Tay Hot Yellow 94, drop your order number, man. Legendary Testing Wizard is saying, I'm not Filipino, my foster parents were, however. Oh, that is awesome. That is sick. I don't know more than a few phrases in Tagalog, so I use Google Translate for that. Oh, that's sick. I mean, probably better than me, man. So, so yeah. Aljeha, how long is this on sale for? As long as we have it up. I'm assuming you're talking about the Creator XYZ board. So as long as we have the components and the bandwidth to actually fulfill all of these orders, it'll be at this price point for a while because it's meant to, you know, cater to you guys who, you know, probably can't, you know, drop like $350 right away like that, like you would for our Nomad E2, which is basically what I have here, the Nomad E1, but a complete upgrade. We got these new dual shot PBT injection molded keycaps, so that means they'll never fade. You'll never have to get a new key set unless you're getting a different colorway. We have a 42% larger battery than we have on the Nomad, which guys, on the Nomad E1, which this is I literally can't remember the last time I charged it. And I said the same thing on my last stream because I still don't remember the last time I charged it. So it's lasted me for so long. So I can't even imagine what a 42% larger keyboard can do. 42% larger battery will do for the Nomad E2. And we got 4 colorways here. So we got atomic orange. Oh, so clean, so clean. We got the traffic white and of course the signal black. And we got it in a bunch of different ISO layouts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ISO layouts. Yeah, it's so sick. Oh my goodness. Like I literally want to add every single thing to my to my shopping cart. Tech Cami, I ordered my first XYZ and I'm so excited. How long does it usually take to ship? Oh, did I just answer that? I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, I mean, well, they're shipping out this August. We've already shipped out the first few orders that came in. So they're shipping out this month for sure. So max, you'd be waiting like 3 weeks, but they should be shipping out pretty quick because we're doing in such small batches of 10. While keeping in mind that Mike and Mattia are fulfilling these themselves. You know, and they're just 2 guys and they have an entire workday to do as well. So, you know. Jack is asking, can you remove a keycap? For sure. I got you, man. Let me just take out my little keycap puller here. Guys, I literally broke my keycap puller, so I had to tape it back together. Okay, why don't I unplug it so that I don't accidentally press on something. Let's take out our... So it comes with a Work Blind key set, actually. So this is the Work Legend, but the Work Blind key set looks like this. So it's exactly how it, what it shows on our website. So this is the Work Blind key set. So you get kind of like these braille indications here. So you know the arrows and also your F and J key as well. So yeah, here you go. Here you go, Jack. This is what it looks like. Hopefully that gives you, hold on, maybe I can give you a better idea here on the zoom in. Yeah, so that's what you get. Hope that gives you a little cool idea. Bureau Momento, I think that's a good idea for the future. Would be to allow an XYZ upgrade, selling the creator frame and components minus the PCB for XYZ that want to upgrade without buying a spare PCB. Hold on, let me read that out. Let me read that again. I think that it's a good idea for the future would be to allow an XYZ upgrade, selling the creator frame and components minus the PCB for XYZ that want to upgrade without buying a spare PCB. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I think in that case, so we are planning on releasing the STL files for the creator XYZ. But, you know, considering they have to fulfill all of these orders and as well as, like, you know, work a full work day, they just want to iron out all of those details first and make sure that's ready to go for you guys. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Kavia on Instagram saying, hey bro, is a mechanical CAD designer, how to connect you for a freelance project? You asking me? I'm confused. If you guys are, you know, always, you know, looking to do a collab or just trying to reach out on certain job opportunities at the company, always feel free to, you know, DM the Work Louder page, or through LinkedIn. You can, you know, find Sophia, our social media manager, as well as Michael. So yeah. Legendary Testing Wizard. Oh, Al-Jehaz asking, what is the pure color option for the dial? So yeah, this is basically what you get if you order right now on the stream. I can add in this free accessory and you can pick out which dial you'd like. So it comes with the yellow one. So you could pick out blue, purple, hold on, let me give you guys a good look. The clear or the pure dial, as we call it for the V1, or the pink one that I have here on my Creator XYZ one. So yeah. Let me know. Drop your order numbers in the chat and I'll add in the free gift. Or we can pick them out together. Okay. Pure is the frosted glass type to see through. Yep. It's the one on the left. Yep. FT Agam on Instagram saying, big fan of your keyboard, but right now I'm a student, so can I get the keyboard for free? After that, I'll be able to make money. We'll surely pay you the full amount. Hey man, completely understand the student budget. I myself am a student in university. I saved up enough to get the Nomad E1 because I've just always been such a huge fan of literally all the Work Louder products. But that's exactly why we came out with the Creator XYZ line, because all of our other products are, you know, $300 or more than that. But basically what you're getting is the main component of our $350 keyboard, so the work board, but we've repurposed it and upcycled it to the XYZ work board, which you're essentially getting the exact same quality component, you know, still in keeping with Work Louder's design language, for only $89 instead of $350 if you get the Lego style kit, but you can also get the pre-built one for $98. So yeah, and we're only doing them in super small batches of 10. So, you know, get yours while you can, guys. Okay. Depresso lattes. I wish y'all had quartz layout. Yeah, so we, quartz layout. I'm not sure if I know what kind of layout that is. I'm assuming that's like a different kind of ISO layout. But for our Nomad E2, we have a bunch of different ISO layouts. We have 6 of them. So we got English UK, French, German, Nordic, Italian, Spanish, and same thing for the Knob 1, which is shipping this month. Super, super excited for you guys. I've already type tested on this. So the Knob 1, as well as our Nomad E2, actually has new Work Louder custom switches, you know, with an MXStem POM /POK, you know, housing on it. So super, super sick, so nice. Oh, like the second I typed on it, I was like, oh my God. And you can't tell me this doesn't look like a freaking Apple product. I mean, all of our products are so sick. Like they belong in like an Apple store, but like, I don't know, like there's something about the knob, man. It's so nice. Yeah. Sorry, here I am just rambling on. cool. Legendary Testing Wizard saying, thank you. I want to order this for my birthday today. Oh my God, that's awesome. Feel free to drop your order number in chat and I'll add in a free accessory. And because it's your birthday, hopefully, you know, we can add in maybe something a little more special. But we'll see. Early ones were yellow or browns, I think. Yeah. Zab GLZ on Instagram saying, is the creator slanted, like elevated? So no, it doesn't have like any sort of incline or anything, if that's what you're asking. DC Limbing Boy on Instagram saying, how easy is the build? This build literally took me, I don't know, 30 minutes, but it was while I was also on stream and answering comments and doing a bunch of different stuff, and also, you know, showing you guys my other little gadgets here. So really shouldn't take you that long. All you'd have to do is basically, so you're given these little black connectors as well as these screws and an Allen key. And so you'd start off with the 4 corner components. And by the way, guys, if you're curious, they do ship it with like an instruction receipt right on the packaging, so you know exactly how to assemble it yourself. But basically you get these black connectors here, you put this together, screw it on, then you do the other corner components, and then you finally put in the last long strip component, and then you're done. Well, actually, you'd put in the daughter board first to make sure that's plugged in. You get literally everything that you see here is included except for this pink dial. It comes with the yellow one. And it comes in the Work Blind key set. So what I have here is the Work Legend key set, which is way less intimidating for me than putting on the Work Blind. So I've just been keeping this one on, and then, but once I got that muscle memory in, I'm gonna try to go to Work Blind key set and see how that goes. So yeah. By the way, guys, if you're just joining now, hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. If you guys got any comments, questions about the products, let me know. If you've ordered anything or you're about to order anything, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. So what I got here on my top screen is actually a live 3D printing of the 3D printed components of the Creator XYZ board. So it's actually being done in a snap kit version this time, instead of just kind of freely, you know, so usually we'd like put it in one of these bags and then vacuum seal it and send it to you guys like that. But we're testing out what you guys think about the snap kit. It's also a glow in the dark version. So that's gonna be so sick, because already the RGBs look so good on the clear filament here, but I can't imagine what the glow in the dark would look like. So that's super cool. Let me know what you guys think though about the snap kit. Would you prefer it just like, you know, vacuum sealed so then you can just take it out right away? Or you get it in like this one snap kit component and then you just snap it off yourself like you used to do when you were a kid, you know, building something, I don't know, like Mall Train or something. So yeah. Biro Momento said, what I meant in the previous comment was allowing XYZ to buy the 350 creator board, but without the PCB for like 270, 280, allowing XYZ to upgrade to the actual creator board for a little less. Yeah, interesting idea. For sure. I mean, I'm sure like, you know, Mike's looking at this comment right now. So yeah. On TikTok, we got, whoa, that's just a jumble of a username. I'd order in a heartbeat, but I can't go back from Topri EC switches. Oh, I'm not sure what kind of switches those are. For reference, like what we got with the Nomad E2 and the Knob one, actually, our new Work Louder custom switches with an MX-STEM POM and POK like housing, super nice, like butter. Like I love typing on the knob because we had the prototype in back when I was in Montreal, and I typed on it myself. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, Adalbert on TikTok asking, what are you printing? Yeah, so hopefully I answered your question earlier. It's basically the 3D printing components of our Creator XYZ board. But it's being printed in a snap kit this time and in glow in the dark, so that's super cool. Bro Memento say, I'm trying to say people who own the XYZ, but it keeps censoring the O word, making my message impossible to understand. No worries, man. No worries. Feel free, guys, if I can't answer any of your questions, feel free to DM us on our Work Louder page. Mike answers all of our DMs. So, yeah. GHDL12831 on Instagram's asking, I want to listen to it. Yeah, for sure. I can give you guys a quick little type test here. Here we go. Oh, got a little ad. There we go. Oh, okay. Already messing up, guys. Hold on. We're going to restart that. We're going to restart. I wasn't positioned right. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Can I listen to it, please? Yeah. Zap GLZ, do you have a version of the Snap Kit? So no, I actually got it. I received my Creator XYZ board like this, in a package like this. But obviously, I have a bunch of other. I have like my work icon keycaps in here as well, like a bunch of different other things. But it'll be vacuum sealed. And then shipped to you like that. But that's my question to you guys. Like, would you rather it in the Snap Kit like this, that what you see here, or just like, you know, not freely roaming around because it will be vacuumed, but just like separate components? Let me know what you guys think. Do you have a version of the Snap Kit? Okay, Aljeha just ordered. I'm so excited. Yo, what's up? Oh my God, that's awesome. Can I still drop my order number? And also I can see a type test of the workboard. For sure, man. Thank you so much for ordering. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me add this note here. Okay, man. Aljeha, you got... Oh, by the way, happy birthday, man. Everyone wish Aljeha happy birthday. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, by the way. I'm so sorry. I try my best to not butcher your guys' usernames. But yeah, okay. Jeha, you got 4 options here for your accessory. Would you like the blue dial? Hold on. Okay, you got the blue dial, the purple, the pure, or, because it comes with the yellow one, by the way, if you're curious, or the pink dial, like what I have on my Creator XYZ right here. Let me know. Okay, I'm going to try to do a little type test here on my Creator XYZ. Hold on, let me bring my mic actually a bit closer so you guys can get the full idea. So look at my little cute mic, guys. Okay. Hopefully that sufficed. That's awesome. Okay. What else we got here? Typing on the Nomad is so surreal and amazing. I know, man. Wait, Zab, do you have a Nomad? That's awesome. Who is Sherzi? Please tell me how I can order your keyboard in Russia. So unfortunately, we don't ship to Russia. But you can always, like, you know, ship to a country nearest to Russia. And hopefully, I don't know if you have anyone there. A lot of times, we ship it to like a friend that you might have, and like they might be able to like bring it along with them if they're going to meet you soon in a different country. Yeah. So unfortunately, that's the only country we don't ship to. Awesome, Aljeha. I got your order number down. Aljeha saying, you like the Pure. Awesome. I'm gonna add in the Pure dial for you. I got you, man. Pure dial. Sick. That is sick. So excited for you to receive it. It's so nice. I'm so excited. Like, ever since I got it, like, I've been going back and forth between my Nomad and stuff, because I don't have all of my shortcuts laid out just yet, because I'm kind of avoiding mapping all my shortcuts on VIA because I get PTSD because it's so not user friendly. Whereas like Input, which is the software we developed specifically for the Nomad, is way more user friendly, which one of our guest streamers actually, Rima, helped with the UX design of it, because it's just so much easier. You click on a key, you go to actions, you can create a new action, you can record your action, you can also make use of the multifunction. So what you do first, so like I have the multifunction set for my email template right here, but what we do here, so all of these are separate actions that I made here. So basically the multifunction is like, let's say if so hold on, let me share my screen here. So I have like, can you see that? So if I tap on this key, it'll paste my first email, double tap my second one, tap and hold for my third one, if it works. Oh, I guess I don't have anything mapped for that actually. But yeah, so it's super cool. Okay. Pretam Disc. If you just order anything, it should be a 5-digit order number. Let me know. Will these break the bank account? On Instagram. So it depends what keyboard you get and which one you'd be comfortable getting. So we got a bunch of different options for you. So first off, you got the Nomad E2, which is basically what I have here, except because this is the Nomad E1, but it's a huge upgrade in so many different aspects. So firstly, you get these dual shot PBT injection molded keycaps. So these will never fade. You'll never have to buy a new key set unless you're getting a different colorway. We've got new Work Louder custom switches with an MX stem palm housing, or POK housing on the switches, and I've typed it out on the knob actually, which I'll show you guys next, and it's super nice, super buttery. Love it. It sounds so good. I'm so excited for you guys, for any of you guys ordered a knob. And you also get a 42% larger battery. So yeah, and we got the Atomic colorway, obviously the Atomic orange, the Traffic white, and the Signal black. We also got the Knob 1, which is shipping this month. Super nice, designed by Ben Fritsch here, you know, through the Work Louder workshop actually. So super nice. I tried out the prototype back in Montreal. It's so nice. But if you're looking for a smaller, like you just need a bunch of like macros, like we got the macro pad, the V2 version, as a collab with Framer. So we got the dial on the left hand side here, so it's more ergonomic for you. You can just kind of turn it while resting your hand here. You got the little toggle, which can open up another 7 shortcuts, which is sick. Here we go. Let's look at so you got 4 layers technically, because you have the 0 layer, of course, and then you have your 1, 2, 3 layer. And yeah, and it comes along with a 45 keycap key set, which usually our key sets go for like $70. So yeah, kind of crazy that that's included in there. Yeah, and we also have this new plate. They've expanded the actual like circumference of it, so it didn't used to like expand to all the way on both sides, but now this one's the incline's actually a bit higher too, so it's more ergonomic for you, so you're not you know, always dipping your hand as much. It's just right there for you. So yeah. Joey on Instagram, yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. Zab is asking, this is the best financial decision you can make. If you are like me and spend 8+ hours on a computer, these keyboards make your life better and enjoyable. Yo, thanks, man. Yeah, I can attest to that 100%. So I work for customer service for Work Louder. So all day, every day, that's what I'm doing, answering emails, and just having this keyboard just makes it 10 times better. And all of my little shortcuts here, like I have a bunch of different email templates mapped out on my micro, and literally just having that available, even just having like copy and paste, like who would have known, like it's just so much more enjoyable when you want to actually do your work because you're excited to actually just use your keyboard. It's like you know, you're not going to like answer emails. You're going to work because you want to use your keyboard. Like that's, I don't know. Like to me, that's like priceless. But thanks Zab for that comment. Really appreciate the love. Al Jiha, appreciate it. Love the company's designs. Can't wait for the STL files too. Yeah, awesome, man. Legendary Wizard is saying, still want Christian to add a paste from keyboard for actions. Yeah, so Christian is, and as well as Legendary Testing Wizard, is one of the moderators on our Discord. So yeah, that's gonna be super sick. SK for youth, could I use this for video editing? Yeah, for sure. So you can use any one of our products for video editing. One of our guest streamers, Dave, is actually a music producer, but it can be used for anything that you could think of. So like, for example, you can have undo or redo mapped out here. You can have a bunch of different layers for our micro as well as your Nomad, because on input, you can add in a bunch of different layers. So actually one of our guest streamers, Kirk, he has a layer for each different platform that he uses. So he does, you know, some creative design work and stuff. Like he actually helped with the design of Nomi, our little Kibagachi guy that I actually have right here. So yeah, he has a layer for each platform that he uses, and with custom shortcuts for each layer. And the same can be said for your Creator Micro, the V2 version, although, because we are sold out of the V1. And same can be said for the Creator XYZ. Because you have these layer keys available to you, like, the possibilities are endless, you know? So, yeah, can definitely be used for video editing. It was actually, our products were actually mainly meant for, you know, creative designers. So people who do video editing, music producing, or anything like that. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, if you've ordered anything from the shop and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. Okay. Where was I? Zab, Work Louder keyboards can map any key or knob to anything you want. So perfect for graphic design, video, music, shortcuts. It's a dream come true and a time saver too. Yeah, that was a awesome pitch, Zab. Awesome. Yeah, for sure. Do you guys ship to Malta? Yeah, we ship worldwide. So anywhere you can think of. Yana La is asking, I'm new here. Give me some facts about this keyboard and what makes it so different. Say less. Okay. So we'll start off with the Nomad E. Guys, when you ask me these kind of questions, you gotta be careful because I can ramble on for forever. But so first we got the Nomad E, which we called it that because E is for everyone, because our first ever keyboard that we launched was the Creator Board, which has this main component that you see here, the Work Louder, the work board. But the Nomad E, have you ever seen a keyboard like this? Let me just ask. With a screen on the side. So it's a staggered 65% keyboard, completely customizable to what you'd like. So the first thing that makes it so different also is we have a software designed for it to map everything that you'd like. So you don't have to go through all of that struggle with VIA. Super, super user friendly. Like you just go here, new action, you create a new action, you can click to assign. You have all of these options here, or you can record the action. We also have the multi-function, which is super, super special because, so right here, what I have, I'll show you guys right here. So what I got here on this key, if I tap it once, it puts out one email. If I double tap, it puts out a different email. Those are the only emails I have right now. But if you needed a third or a fourth email, there's tap and hold, which, here we go. Let me just show you guys right here. So you also have on hold, you can put a third email, or on tap on hold, you can assign a fourth email. So super sick. Another super cool feature you get, well, obviously all these three dials, which you can map to literally anything you'd like. So what I have here is undo, redo. I have my volume control as well as my next track or my previous track. You get these 4 macro keys, which with the multifunction, super handy. So I have my copy and paste, I have my screenshot. If I double tap it, it cuts out the screenshot. And then I have my mission control, which like expands all of my windows because I'm using a Mac. You got your little Kibogachi guy, which can do a bunch of cool little things like scream at you, go down. If you type faster than 60 words per minute, 2 little legs come out, you start sprinting. You got our media widget, which if you're playing any music, it'll show right here. You can pause, play, next track if you'd like. We also got the clock, obviously, showing which layer you're on. You got a wallpaper, which you can pick out what you'd like on input. So yeah, super, super nice. And yeah, and then you also got your Pomodoro timer, which is probably like something you think you wouldn't use, but I use this all the time. Like, you know, when you're studying, you don't want to burn out, so you can edit your work sessions to whatever time you'd like, or the break sessions as well. So I got mine in like 30-minute intervals, as well as my break as 5. So you just click OK. Here it goes. It gets going. If you want to skip to the next break, you just go right here. If you want to exit out, that's it. Super, super cool. And you can map literally any of these keys as any kind of macro. So super sick. I actually have my emoji shortcut here because I work for the customer service team. I like to show, you know, a bit of emotion when I'm emailing, because, you know, when you're kind of texting or emailing anyone, I don't want anything to come off like super cryptic. So I added my emoji shortcut right here. This I use for my password actually. So to unlock my Mac, I just click on that button and it pastes the password for me. So super sick. A lot of cool different features. Oh, awesome. We got an order number. Okay, let me copy this down. Simply Shoria. Let me know what you ordered, so then we can pick out what accessory you'd like together. Let me paste that right here. So already I always got my functions going with my paste there. Awesome. Yeah, let me know what you got. Jordalic is asking, is there a Spanish layout? Yeah, so for the Nomad E as well as the Knob, we have 6 ISO layouts. So if you go here, Nomad E2, we do have a Spanish layout. So yeah, in any kind of colorway you could think of, as well as for the Knob, we also do. So if you're curious, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. How can I get a creator board? So unfortunately, the creator board is actually sold out right now. But so basically, to give you guys a little context, we actually came up with the Creator XYZ line because we had a bunch of these spare components left over after we moved all of our fulfillment to China. So like when Work Louder first started, Mike actually used to fulfill all of the orders himself. So to give you guys a little context, this is the creator board, by the way. This was the first keyboard we ever launched. So he used to literally fulfill these and like make these keyboards himself, like assemble them himself in like the spare bedroom of his parents' house. And funny enough, actually, I was over one day because I'm dating his sister, and I see like, oh my God, he's packing all of this order, just one guy, poor guy. So I started helping him out, and eventually I had to move over to Calgary. So he was like, well, perfect, you can still work customer service remotely. So yeah, that's how it started. But basically, so yeah, Mike used to fulfill these orders himself. But once we moved all our fulfillment to China, we had a bunch of these spare components left over. So the nano pad, the loop pad, and the work board that you see here. And so we thought it would be a good opportunity to upcycle these components instead of just putting them to waste, dumping them in a landfill, and to cater to you guys a keyboard that's at a more affordable price point. So that's what we have here. So basically you're getting the exact same premium quality that you get from our $350 keyboard, but now you could just get it for $89 if you get the Lego style kit, which is, as you can see in the name, you'd have to build it yourself, which is what I did a couple streams ago. Didn't take long, super self-explanatory, but they do provide instructions. Or you could get the pre-built one if you don't feel like building it yourself. So yeah, and we're only doing them in super small batches of 10 because Mike and Mattia are fulfilling these orders themselves. So yeah, and that's actually what we got going on here, 3D printing on my top screen. It's actually the 3D printed components of the Creator XYZ board, except now they're printing it in a snap kit. So it comes in just this one thing. And it's a glow in the dark version. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Where am I? Oh my gosh. Lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Can you explain more shot the XYZ? There's not a ton of resources out there. I'm not sure, Danny Persana, if I understand your question. Do you want me to explain like more in depth, like the kind of idea of the XYZ board? So basically, what we got here is a 40% keyboard, and it's ortholinear, meaning the keys. So like in a normal keyboard, you get the stagger keyboard. So you see how the keys kind of go at a diagonal, whereas the ortholinear keyboard, the keys are directly under each other. And kind of the whole idea of it is to be more ergonomic, because with the stagger keyboard, you actually tend to flare out your hands a lot, which isn't very good because you're not making use of the natural, up and down motions of your hands. But with the ortholinear keyboard, you can, and you're utilizing your thumb way more. I actually find myself using my index finger when I type on my staggered one, but because the ortholinear keyboard, everything is compact and put together, and the keys are right on top of each other, I use my thumb a lot more, as well as to access the first and second layer. So because it's a 40% keyboard, you don't have all of your keys available to you just like that, right? So that's when we make use of these layer keys. So right here, what I have here, I have my first layer. So if I wanted to add in like the number, like an exclamation point, when I'm typing something, I would just put my thumb right here and just access it like that. But if you want to access like the number row, you'd put your thumb on the second layer and access it like that. So that actually triggered my my hotkeys what I got here. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Yeah, hopefully that explained and answered your question. Master Classy, the whole keyboard is 3D printed. No, so not the whole key. So you get the PCB shipped to you. That's not 3D printed, for sure it's not. You also, it comes with the work blind key set, which I'll show you guys right here. Like that, it comes with the yellow dial and an extra pure escape key as kind of like an accent key, so super cool. Yeah, it's only the frame part that's actually 3D printed, which would hold your keyboard, because otherwise it would just be a PCB, right? So yeah. Zab, somebody is pumped, haha, great job, Christine. Tell Mike we all said you deserve a raise. Thanks, Zab, appreciate it. I get paid pretty well already. You guys all know how much I get paid actually, because when we were looking for people to apply for, because we are always looking for people to join the stream team, we had an application going actually in our link in bio. I'm pretty sure we've done all of our interviews. So you guys will be seeing new streamers. Super excited. What was I going with that? Yeah, so if you wanted to join the stream team, I'm not sure. I don't think we're taking any more applications actually. But yeah, I get paid pretty well for my job. Yana La is asking, can you type on it? I want to hear the keys. And as a programmer like me, do you think it would be good and comfortable for programmers? Yeah, for sure. So are you talking about the Creator XYZ? So all of our keyboards are extremely, extremely versatile, because you can basically turn it into a huge macro pad. But yeah, here, I'll give you a little type test here. Hold on. Okay. I'm still getting used to the ortholinear layout, guys, so don't judge. You know what? Let's not show because this is embarrassing. I'm just gonna give you guys a little type test here. Hopefully that gave you a good idea. Mr. Ghost is asking, where's Mike's spine? Oh, that's so funny. If you got, you know what, real ones will know. That's actually, I'm just kidding. That's one of our videos that we posted a while ago. It was funny where the narrator of that video literally roasted the hell out of Mike. DWI Sitio is asking, Mike packing all of them alone? Well, so Mattia's helping him, which is, you know, they're both the co-founders of the company. But yeah, since I believe since Mattia does do all of our design work, he's quite a busy guy, as well as Mike. But I think it's, you know, we also have a bunch of people there working at the office. Not a bunch of people, as well as, I just mean, as well as our social media manager, Sophia, obviously to work on videos and stuff like that. But I believe she's also helping out. So yeah. Dpand L1, why no numpad? Zab XYZ numpad would be great too. Yeah, so you mean just like a 3D printed version of our macro pad? Well, honestly, I find a macro pad way more versatile than a numpad because you can use, like, let's say the first layer as a numpad and lay out all of your number keys on the macro, on the micro. And then on another layer, you can map any kind of shortcuts you'd like. So, which is what the Framer micro, if I'll show you guys right here. You'll be able to do that if you want to. So yeah, super sick. Dpand L1, like attached on the keyboard itself, I mean. Oh, I must have, where was that last comment? Because I don't remember. Dpand, oh, why no numpad, like attached on the keyboard itself, I mean. Oh, because, like, you mean because this is a 40% keyboard and this is 65% keyboard. So only 100% keyboards have numpads on it. But yeah, you really make use of all the macros on it, the macro keys and stuff. Dave Jumpus, buying right now? Oh, awesome. Guys, if you're, you know, buying anything from the shop or you have and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. And let me know what you guys ordered so then we can walk through it together and we can pick out what accessory you'd like. So Dave Jumps, let me know what you're getting, man. And, you know, toss me that order number. When will the Creator Micro drop? Oh, so we actually have the Framer Creator Micro V2, which is the second version of our Creator Micro V1. But you get huge upgrades here because you have two models. You get the Pro model, which is completely wireless, so Bluetooth compatible. We've added in this little toggle here, which can open up 7 more shortcuts on just one layer. It's included with a 45 keycap key set, icon key set, which is crazy to me because most of our keycaps go for like 60 to 70 bucks. So the fact that you get that is crazy. Super sick deal. For the Pro model, you also get the CNC aluminum frame, whereas the base model, it's wired only, so you'd always have to plug it in. You also get a polycarbonate frame here. You can get it in the clicky or the silent switches. So yeah, super sick. Where was I? Yanela, I'm talking about the normal one. Do they sound the same or no? So actually, so the Nomad E1 has MXStem Gatoron tactile switches. So they sound different to the Kale Chalk. So actually these keycaps are completely different. So anything that you see on the shop that says work, except for, here we go, except for the Work MX Alpha key set. So hold on, let me just be more clear. So the Work Together, Work Icon, anything below Work Together key set is not compatible with the Nomad E2, the Knob, as well as the Framer Micro, because all of those newer products have different switches. So we have like Work Louder custom switches, so they're not compatible with that. Hopefully that answered your question. Was that your question? Just making up answers as I go. Like, was that your question? Where was your question? I'm talking about the normal one. Oh yeah, so they got completely different switches. The Nomad E1 is kind of like the only keyboard that we have that's well out right now, and they have tactile Gateron MX stem switches. So where am I going? Do you do military discounts? Unfortunately, we do not. We are still a small business. Like a lot of you guys, I think, think that we're a lot bigger, like, you know, huge companies like, you know, like Logitech or something, and we can afford to just, you know, give out free keyboards and stuff. But unfortunately, you know, we're still growing, still learning every step of the way. So, you know, maybe hopefully in the future, I really hope so. I'm sure, like, you know, with the progression that we're going at, we're going to go pretty far. So, yeah. Yanela is saying, also, do you guys do paid internships? I would love to do intern with you guys for the fall. That's awesome. As of right now, because we're a small business, we're a super small team. So not entirely sure, you know, considering I'm not the co-founder of this company. But, oh, the 3D printing is done. So let me just go back to my face cam here. But if you guys are curious about any job opportunities, we're always looking for people to join our content, our social media team. So feel free to DM us on our Work Louder Instagram page. Ray Tarantino saying, for those of us who don't stream, would the team be interested in the future of creators who show how they use the keyboards in editing software like DaVinci Resolve and Adobe software? Yeah, for sure. Like, do you mean like just to like as a content creator, or like just to create, to like show like functions of how the keyboards work? So like yeah, as I said, we're always looking for people to join our content team. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Excuse me, let me take a quick sip of water. Oh gosh. I actually got this keyboard from Mike. He actually got it for me when he went to Config like 2 years ago, I think now. Was it last summer? Oh my god, I think that was last summer. That is crazy. Or no, 2 summers ago. So yeah, you can see right here. It was super sick to see him on that stage. Like, he did great in front of like 10,000 people, I think. I don't even know. But if you guys want to see that speech at all, super, super nice presentation. It's on our YouTube. It's called Ready, Set, I Don't Know. So if you guys are curious to see what that's like, he talks about how he went from essentially render to reality, how he even built the company with his partner, Mattia. So yeah. DWI, how is the Framer micro production going? Any finished products yet to test? Yeah, so we actually got the prototypes like 2 months ago. I was actually back in Montreal myself, and I got to show you guys the prototype. We didn't have like the firmware available just yet, and it didn't have like a daughter board in, so I couldn't plug it in. But yeah, I saw it, and guys, it looks so sick. We didn't have the work icon, we didn't have the Framer icon key set on us, so we just put the MX Alpha key set, which is this one here. I'll show you guys. We just put that one on it. We put the night one, so it was like an all black look because it was the pro version with the CNC aluminum frame. It was an all black look with, and I think we had like a black dial on it as well. I can't remember now, or was it a clear dial? But it looks so good. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Once I had that in my hands, I was like, I want one. But the student budget's saying no. But yeah, so those, the Framer Micro will be shipping late September. So yeah, we had the prototypes in. We're just finalizing a few things, considering we also have a bunch of other stuff going on, like for the Nomad E2, which we're trying to get those to ship out late Q4, as well as the Knob, which is shipping out this month. So lots of cool projects ongoing for you guys. Max one makes on Instagram saying, just dropping in to say this is cool to see. Looks great, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. If you guys would like any questions about any of the products or the products that are coming out or shipping soon, let me know. Oh, also, if you guys ordered anything, or if you are ordering anything, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. Alexander's asking, how's Mike's Fine doing? He's doing good, guys. I mean, I just talked to him before the stream. Always nice to talk to him. I don't get to talk to him as often now that I'm in Calgary. But I loved going into the office. Like, I really, really miss it now. The environment is just sick. Like, you know, I'm in there, you know, I'm answering all the emails, I'm answering tickets on Discord and stuff, trying to help you guys out. But every now and then, you know, you hear a little something and you're like, oh, don't get distracted, because you're just like, you just want to be like part of the team, because it's just a super cool environment. Mike and Mattia are awesome. Yeah, I loved it. Like one day, like I'm typing a freaking email and I turn my head and Mattia just has a Nerf gun, a nerd gun, like just Nerf gun? Yeah, a Nerf gun just pointed at Mike and he's like shooting at him across the office. So yeah. Hanny Birdo, hi, I would love to hear the Nomad E V2. Is there any chance to hear it? Oh, so unfortunately those are still in production. And I can't show you exactly what it would sound like because I don't have the new switches on here. Because these are like Gateron tactile MX stem switches, whereas these ones are Workladder custom switches. They still have an MX stem, but a Palm and / POK housing on it. But super, super nice. A lot more, I guess you could like I literally typed on it on the prototype of the knob and it's super butter. Like, it's so nice. I get so excited just talking about it for you guys because it makes me really want one. But yeah, sorry I can't, you know, help you out there. But it's super, super nice. I can say that. Like the feeling, just the typing experience, like I can vouch for it for sure. Kennedy Chris on Instagram saying, I love this keyboard. Yeah, I mean, which one? All of them? Of course, all of them. Let's see if we got this 3D printing going. Yeah, okay, so we got another kind of snap kit going on for the Creator XYZ workboard. Dave Jumps is saying, is it worth waiting for the Nomad E2? For sure, for sure. It's a huge, huge upgrade. I'll tell you why. You get these injection molded PBT dual dual shot keycaps. So that means they'll never fade unless so you won't need to get another key set. They're going super all out for you guys on this one. We also changed the design of the keycaps. So as you can see on my Nomad E1, this is more of just like an indentation, like a concave kind of keycap, whereas the Nomad E2, it's more of like a scoop because it's all fueled by customer feedback. And we've gotten a couple of feedback from it that the keycaps on the Nomad E1 are a little hard to type on. So we've adjusted the design, listened to you guys on that one. It has a 42% larger battery, has the new Workladder custom switches that are super, super nice. And you get a new colorway, actually, the Atomic Orange, which when we first released the Nomad E1, we had like a custom atomic one, Atomic Orange, that someone posted, and everyone was like, oh, I want the orange one. So now we got the orange one out. But you also get the Traffic White and the Signal Black. So yeah, I would say for sure wait. Because I think the Nomad E1, actually, we only have the graphite in the English UK version still available, but everything else is sold out, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so I would for sure say it's worth the wait. Also considering it will be shipping late Q4 by the end of this year. So yeah. Crevo is asking, are you still doing the show? Oh, also Dave Jumps, if you've ordered anything, let me know, man. Or let me know if you have any other questions about the product so you know which one to get. Because then if you order right now, you know, the bigger the order, the bigger the gift. So yeah, drop your order number in the chat. Crevo is asking, are you still doing the show and tell live series for $30 an hour? I remember Mike posted on Reels some time back. So we actually just went through all of the applications this week, or no, last week. Yeah, but at the beginning of this week. And we've actually added some new members to the stream team. So that's awesome. I'm not sure if we're still accepting applications actually. Um, but yeah, you can always just check in our link in bio on all of our socials. There should be the Stream Team application there. So if anything, you can apply. Worst that can happen, we don't respond because I'm not sure if we're still taking applications considering we did a lot of interviews this week. We as in Mike and Sophia, not me. So yeah. Abdul's, hello. Yo, what's up? Thanks for joining. Oh, by the way, oh my gosh, I haven't even introduced myself in a while. Hi guys, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So yeah, if you guys got any questions about the products or anything about the company, been here for about 4 years now. So yeah, and if you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. Mary Mars asking, are you selling a keyboard? Yeah, these ones. So we got the Creator XYZ workboard, which was essentially designed for you guys at a more affordable price point. And we got the Nomad E1, which is completely sold out, but we do have the Nomad E2 as well as a knob one that is available still for pre-order. So yeah. Nassim is asking, international shipping available? Yeah, we ship worldwide, except for Russia. Damie Tech Tips, yo, what's up? Hello. Dave Jumps, will do, thanks. Yeah, let me know which product you pick out. I can help you also decide. So any other questions you have, let me know. On Instagram, we got Ayla Verse. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I really don't want to butcher your guys' usernames. Are all the product printed? So only the Creator XYZ line is 3D printed. And so basically the story behind this was prior to moving all of our fulfillment to China, Mike actually used to fulfill all of the orders himself. So he used to build the Creator board as well as the Creator Micro V1, which is what I have here, himself. As well as, you know, I would help him out every now and then, as well as some other family members and stuff. Oops, I triggered one of my shortcuts there. And so yeah, he would fulfill these himself, but once we moved all of our fulfillment to China, we had a bunch of components left over. So what we decided to do was basically repurpose these components and put it at a more affordable price point for you guys, because you guys have been asking for a more affordable keyboard while still maintaining the premium quality and, you know, design of Work Louder. So basically what you get here, you get the main component of the Creator board, but now only for $89 instead of $350 if you get the Lego style kit, which just means you get all of the components separately and you have to build it yourself. Super self-explanatory actually, but it does come with instructions if you need it, or you can get the pre-built version for $98. So yeah. Where was I? What's printing? FHC. So yeah, what we got printing actually on my top screen here is a live printing of the 3D components. Oops, I just knocked this over accidentally. Yeah, it's a live printing of the 3D components of, oh, there you go, of our Creator XYZ board. So basically, you get these components separately if you get the Lego style kit, and then you'd have to build it yourself. But what we got here is actually a snap kit version of it. Instead of it just kind of coming in the bag like this, it'll be vacuum sealed, so it won't be like, you know, just moving around freely in the bag. But yeah, and it's a glow in the dark version. So that's so sick, because already the RGBs on this thing they look so good with the clear filament. But the glow in the dark is gonna look so, so cool. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Nassim, thanks for answering. Yeah, of course, I got you, man. By the way, guys, if you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, make sure to drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. FHC, geez, my gosh, am I having a stroke? I can't even read. That's pretty cool. Yeah, super sick. Let me know if you guys wanted a cool idea. So yeah, basically the idea of the Creator XYZ board, because it is an ortholinear 40% keyboard, I've literally never seen any other keyboard like this, first of all. Then again, I am a huge keyboard nerd, but I also don't know everything, so I could be wrong. But basically the whole idea of this is because it's different to your normal staggered layout. Ortholinear also means like they're kind of directly under each other. So as you can see, the keys are directly under each other. The whole idea of it is that it's way more ergonomic because you're making use of the forward and back motion of your hands, whereas with a staggered board, you'd kind of always have to spread out your fingers to reach those other keys. Whereas here, everything's accessible, just going up and down. And you're also making use of your thumb way more because it's a 40% keyboard. You don't have all of your keys just laid out directly like that compared to like 100% keyboard, let's say. So to access like your number row or, you know, the different legends on on your first row here, you'd use your thumb. So let's say if I typed out hello world, to access the exclamation point, you'd put your thumb here on the first layer key. And I also got my second one here mapped out there. And then you'd click this, and then it would type out the exclamation point. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a cool idea of what this is all about. David Cap Zero on Instagram, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. SR Avelzi, hello, congrats from Brazil. Oh, thank you, appreciate the love, man. Dave the Greco, one of our guest streamers actually on TikTok is saying, you could use a modifier key and assign the 9 keys on the right as a numpad. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I was talking about that in my last stream. I think Mattia actually, when he used to have you, because Mattia now uses the Nomad E1 as his daily driver, but he used to have just like literally this side of the keyboard just as a numpad. Because you can have essentially 4 layers, because you have your 0 layer and then your 1, 2, 3. And he signed that as just a numpad. So that was super cool. I might actually have to do that because it might be easier than, you know, sometimes if I don't have my copy and paste function going, I just want to type out the number. It's a lot more like handy just having it on one hand instead of, you know, reaching out here in your first row here. So yeah. Dave is saying also the Figma key set would look dope. Yeah, I know, for sure. Yeah, I'm actually, let me double check that we're actually still fulfilling those. Oh yeah, we are. Awesome. Yeah, so if you guys work with Figma, the work together key set would be perfect on the Creator XYZ workboard as well. J. Spencer Roberts, let's hear some typing. Yeah, for sure, I got you, man. Okay, so let me get this going here. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty good. And now, oh, I just realized I wasn't even showing you guys my screen. Maybe that's a good thing, because that wasn't very good. Okay. Okay, that's not very good, but you guys get the idea of what this sounds like. Luis Esteves is asking, what's 3D printing? What 3D printer are you using? I actually am not sure what kind of 3D printer that they have back at the office. But what is 3D printing is actually the snap kit for our Creator XYZ workboard. basically it's printing all of the 3D printed components of this board. And how we initially had it shipped was basically you have the component laid out here, and then we'd vacuum seal it and then ship it out to you guys like that. But here it would just come in one thing, and you could just like break it off like you would when you're a kid building, you know, some type of, I don't know, model train or something, or like a little airplane or something like that. Yeah, but it's also being printed out with a glow-in-the-dark filament. So that's super cool, because already the RGBs on the workboard looks so good. So I can't imagine what the glow-in-the-dark version will look like. Jay Spencer Roberts, thank you. Yeah, I got you, man. No problem. SR AVLZ, are you guys thinking about expanding to other countries? Not exactly understand your question. Not sure if I understand your question. We ship worldwide, so if that's what you're asking about, don't have to worry about that, except we don't ship to Russia. Fad Hilal on Instagram's asking, is it possible to order XYZ workboard with Nordic keys? Also, what is the difference with the with Legend and Work Daily keys? For sure. So I'll show you guys right here actually. So the XYZ workboard actually comes in the Work Blind key set. So if you wanted it in a certain layout, you can always map whatever you'd like. It's essentially like a huge macro pad. If you were to think of it like that, it's essentially like a blank slate. So you can you know, customize it to any kind of your needs, you know. So if you wanted to just be like a huge macro pad, you could. But as for like a Nordic layout, yeah, you can have like the little, I guess the top row with the legends on it, fit your needs through VIA. Because it's a Work Blind key set, it's basically like a blank slate. And the difference between the Legend and the Work Daily key set, so basically the Work Legend, actually I can give you guys a quick close-up here. The Work Legend is what I have on here, so you get, it shows essentially like your number row as well as your kind of, what are these called? I guess the legends, basically. Yeah, whereas the Work Daily, I'll show you guys right here. So as you can see, it has the number and I guess like your exclamation points and stuff like that here. Whereas the Work Daily doesn't have that. So you can see they just kind of disappear. So yeah, but you still obviously have the letters included in there. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah. You can always order the Work Legend or the Work Dailies along with your XYZ workboard. By the way, guys, if you order anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I can add in a free gift. So yeah, maybe actually, let me answer this question here. If I order it for 89 USD, what keys are included? Silent ones that you have there with you? No, so you'd get these linear switches, Kale Chalk low profile switches, and they sound like this. Yeah, so you get included these linear switches, Kale Chalk low profile switches, and they sound like this. Yeah, so you get included these kind of switches, and it comes with, hold on, let me show you guys. It comes with the Work Blind key set. So it's, like I said, a completely blank slate. If you wanted it to be a huge macro pad, you could map it like that if you'd like, and it comes with the yellow dial. If you order right now, I'll be able to add in a free gift for you, and you can pick out what other dial you'd like. So essentially you got 4 options here. You got the blue, the clear, the purple, or the pink one like what I have here. So yeah, and we'd give you everything in it included. So like if you needed an Allen key to screw in all of these components together, we give an Allen key. So yeah. Owal SC is saying, gang, what's good? Yo, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. If you're new here, hi. Hold on, let me just show myself a bit. Hi, my name's Christine. I work for the customer service team here at Work Louder. So if you guys got any questions for me, let me know, drop them down in the chat. And if you order anything or you have ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. Fad Hilal is asking, do I have to select Legend or Work Daily, or is it just an option to add? It's just an option to add, so it's not included with the work board. Yeah, as you can see here, if I show you guys. So if you add this, you know, pre-order now, they are shipping out this month. And some, so the first few, geez, having a stroke here. The first few orders have already been shipped actually. In my last stream, I was actually assembling it together so you guys could actually see what that's like. So yeah. Hello, I'm interested in your products, want to collaborate. Oh, sick. If you're looking for collaborations, feel free to email us, DM us, or through our Discord. We're available on all of our platforms. Mike answers all our DMs himself. Mike's always on Discord as well. So yeah. Ume, Grunyal, your products are great. I liked it. Awesome. If you don't mind me asking, Ume Grunyal, hopefully I said that right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. Which products do you like the most? Because I could talk about these bad boys forever. So... Clement Ravain on Instagram saying, guys, my plane just canceled. I am lost in Geneva. Oh gosh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry about that. Hope you get home. Fad Hilal is asking, workboard is no text on the keys. Sorry for so many questions. No, hey man, that's exactly what I'm here for. This is basically the kind of questions I answer all the time for the customer service team. So really don't worry about it. Like, I'm more than happy to help you out. We can actually like shop together if you want. Like, we can look through the shop together and, you know, decide what fits your needs the most, because all of our boards are super versatile. So yeah. But yeah, so okay, let me answer your question first. So the XYZ workboard comes with the Workblind key set. So it would come like this. It has like little brailles here to make sure for the F and J keys, so you know where it is, as well as the arrow keys. So yeah, that's what it comes with. Ume Grignol. Oh, you like the keycaps? Awesome. Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds here. Yeah, which ones? Which keycaps? We got a bunch of different keycaps. So we have the Knob Sans key set, which is the key set that goes with the Knob 1 here. We also have our Work MX Alpha day and night key set. So the night one, that it comes with the stock version of the Nomad E1, which we're almost completely sold out of. But yeah, we also got, obviously, all of these, anything below Work Together is basically for our creator line. So it's only compatible with like the creator board, with the creator XYZ board, in terms of the products that we're shipping out now. So yeah, let me know which one of those you like. Okay guys, I'm gonna give it another like 10 minutes and then I gotta get going. So if you guys order anything now, the only chance to get in a free gift is if you drop your order number live on the stream. So let me know. In the meantime, I'll do a little type test for you guys. Here we go. Oh, huge ad. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna restart because that was just a terrible start. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a call. Oh gosh, this is bad. This is not so good. Am I just not getting comments? It's frozen for me. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay guys, sorry about that. Oh wow, 51 words per minute. That is terrible. We're gonna try that again. Bureau Memento, what are the caps on your micro? The Pure. Yeah, so on my Creator Micro, I got the Work Pure key set, which I'll show you guys right here. This is what they look like. Yeah, I think it looks super sick with the RGBs, obviously. And I got a bunch of different like little color patterns that you can pick out from. So yeah, you can still see the RGBs super nicely through these keycaps. My lighting's not doing me well here, but I swear it looks, it's super nice. So yeah, this is the Work Pure. And I got all of my little email templates put on here, like email templates, like, you know, like for invoices, or, you know, there are some orders that we've had to like upgrade because we sold out of the Nomad E1 and stuff like that. So yeah. Dear Creations is asking on Instagram, hey, how's been everything going? Pretty good, man. Pretty good stream going on here. Yeah, I'm about to actually go in probably like 5 minutes. So if you guys got any last minute questions, let me know. Last minute orders, if you've ordered anything and it hasn't been shipped yet, drop your order number in the chat and I'll add in a free gift. So yeah, and what we actually got printing on my top screen here is a live 3D print of the 3D printed components of our Creator XYZ board. So it used to be shipped, the initial shipments were all shipped in like, basically, hold on. I got my work blind key set in here. But yeah, they'd just be laid out for you as separate components, and it's vacuum sealed and it's sent to you guys like that. But what we actually got 3D printing on my top screen right now is a snap kit version of all of those 3D printed components in a glow in the dark filament. So that's super cool because the RGBs already look so good with the clear filament. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. If you like, if you'd prefer it just like in the bag, just like this, and kind of vacuum sealed and sent to you guys like that, or would you like it in the snap kit version? Bureau Memento saying, does the XYZ PCB have RGB? That looks sick. Yeah, it does. Has the exact same RGBs as I have on the Creator Micro. I'm gonna switch the pattern here. Whoa, that is a little bright. So cool. Look at all of the different lightings that it can do. So basically anything that you see here on my Micro, the Creator XYZ board can also do. So there you go. That's a little more calm. 24.t, best looking office keyboard. I know, man. Well, so the Nomad E1 is currently my daily driver. I've been trying to use the work board more because it's more ergonomic for you, and, you know, better for your hands and everything. It does take some getting used to, obviously, because it's an ortholinear 40% keyboard. But I love both of them. It's hard because like I want to use like both, but it's like they're both like all I do all day is just like emails. It's not like I edit or anything like that. So it's like, okay, well, what are you gonna make use out of either one of these? I mean, this I could fully turn into a huge macro pad. So instead of having like all my email templates on my Micro, I could shift it over and put it on my Creator board. So that's super cool too. Yeah, it just has like an unlimited amount of functions. So yeah. All right, guys. Oh, let me answer this last question here. I noticed Man City following you guys. Are you their peripheral supplier? Or honestly, I actually have no idea because I'm not the co-founder of this company, so I don't know what actual suppliers we use. So sorry, I can't answer your question. OWAL on Instagram. All right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for me. Hold on, let me just show my face here for a bit. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate all the support and all the love. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, also, if I wasn't able to answer any of your questions, feel free to DM us or message us on Discord or email. We do have at the bottom of every single one of our pages, there are 4 little icons there. The first one is Discord. So if I wasn't able to answer any of your questions today, you can always message us there or directly on the Instagram page, on our Instagram page. Owal says, hi, it's all right, take care. Thanks, appreciate that. All right, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for coming along. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one.